Could have like streamed like 3 hours ago, but I chose not to. Trying to relax my mind. But either way, pretty excited to see how things turn out. Huh. Okay, let's check this out. Yes, yes. I shouldn't have done strong bots last time, but oh well. Either way, we're out here. Sup, everybody? My name's ARATAKI and Mom. Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Welcome back. Welcome back. What the hell? What up? Am I that low? What the fuck? Am I doing that low? Bro, let's fix that, shall we? What up? Am I that low? What the fuck? Am I doing that low? Bro. We good now? Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Why we that low? Anyways, let's get into here. Let's hear this as we get into here with the ambiance that completely gone of the background music and sound and whatnot. While I get the thumbnail going. Yeah, that's nice. Seems like that might working out so we can get on to what we got going on. Last time, just talking about the dev stream and whatnot, I had to separate the stream between today and yesterday's stream just because today's stream we have an event that actually is voiced. I should have expected that. This event is voiced, so just like the last time that this came around in Inazuma, what's interesting is that we're in Liwa this time, so I'm actually kind of excited for this.
Wait.
Did it not? Really? Okay.
Whatever.
Give me a sec. Yeet. Yeet. There we go. Alright, story quest event, the ARATAKI Beetle Battle Boot Camp. Yeah. It's that time of day where it's changing. It's already bad enough that I already messed up things before. It makes me want to like make up for it because I should still be able to max out before. Yeah, before like the end of next week even. Today's Saturday and whatnot, we still got the time to do that, so we'll max out our friendship eventually. Last time we get, not really much going on there. Artifact wise, still can't get jack shite, but I'm sometimes getting a little bit salty. Not gonna lie, I am getting a little bit salty, but yeah. Childhood friend thing that's boring as. Oh wait. Condense. And it at 5. Stitch of a little bit, I think. Yeah. Right here. I don't know why they have commissions like this. It's so whack to me. When next patch comes around, we'll probably end up just doing exploration instead of doing commissions for a little bit. How's it going? It is going. It is indeed going. It has never stopped going. I'm still trying to make up for a long time with other videos and whatnot, I just remembered something very important I didn't do yesterday. Great! It's great to be as forgetful as I am. it's, I was supposed to check to see what playthroughs I could possibly do. Because I feel like I'm on the verge of being able to start something, even though I don't know if I can guarantee anything. You know, doing a playthrough on certain games, but I still want to feel hopeful about it. So, I guess there's that. Either way, not much has happened since last time. Obviously, whatever actually happened was just crazy artifact grind and me being completely salty because I went 2 weeks, or by tomorrow it'll be 2 weeks since I've gotten anything worth rolling out of farming artifacts.
Flicker.
Aha, aha.
Coming through.
There we go. I don't know why I wanted to get a burst. I just wanted to. I wonder if I'll get anything for the artifact grind today. I'm honestly so skeptical because I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but will I do it the same day? I need to find confirmation on the Ganyu skins, so I might just do it next week just to be safe, just before next patch. Because there's a weapon I want to level up for my Ganyu build, and just so I have everything prepared. Fruit Levi, the usualness. These two that keep wanting to appear in a daily commission. Daily commissions are such a drag. I hate them. I do hate doing these when I feel like there isn't anything to progress from them. Like, I felt, even though it sounds like a bad thing to say, I did find it more interesting when there was a commission that felt like I could get an achievement from it, which you can get. I think I've gotten the ones I could get. Then there's the achievements that are gated behind a world quest, which is gated behind a daily commission. I don't like having that problem. Oh, I actually got first try. Huh, that's never happened before. I thought I had to go through 3 first and then have that happen. Anyways, it's still interesting though that it turns out like this. But, oh well. Sometimes I do want to be able to do commissions, even though I feel like it's not very fair. But sometimes I just want to. Like, I would rather do specific commission that give me something other than just the same rewards if it's going to keep repeating itself over and over. I wish there was a certain commission that couldn't repeat itself if they gave an achievement. If there was a commission that gave an achievement, it should not let you have to do it ever again. It should just rotate different ones. Because I hate the way that the commission system is. It's not really well designed after all, but I digress. I'm doing this to get rid of the rain. Even though I think it's just a Fontaine thing, I don't think it matters what region I'm in. Still watching like other streamers' reaction to patch 4.4 because like every time Lantern comes around, it's such a warm feeling. They always go balls to the wall with Liwa since it does symbolize China after all, so they go hard on it. But I do sometimes think it's a bit unfair to an extent that it's such an annual year and it gives the best rewards is why it's unfair. But I digress. It is what it is. except for one thing that's on my mind constantly. I just wonder if it's ever going to change the dynamic of what rewards we get in the future. Will we ever get like a 5-star standard banner selector? 'Cause I still want one. Oh yeah, somebody's trying to do this. Yes, I know that. Even though I still think it's unfair. Ooh, I really, really wish this had HP percent on the last set. Not saying I want this to exactly give that. I, I, I can't get a good sense to save my life from this set. It drives me crazy. But I guess I have an edge of each stands I can try.
A process of elimination.
Every time I just start, that's hilarious.
Here you are.
"41 seconds. Nicely done." Damn, I wish this wasn't a fucking feather. That sucks. That sucks. So, what can I even hope from this piece? Wow, someone just added me on Discord. It's the Mr. D-Luke man that looks up to me, which is funny. Ah, man, all you're doing is hyping me up. All you're doing is hyping me up, man. All you're gonna do is make me look forward to doing the Crimson Witch domain sooner. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause that man's got an onset pyro goblin, making me want to try for it. Cause I could really use a decent one. If it had at least 30 CV, I could at least try to do something with that. But I have better pyro colors, so it would have to be something specific to substep value at that point, which is going to suck now. Cause I didn't think I'd get a good pyro goblin until I decided to farm Crimson Witch. At least that's what I was convinced on. Now I don't know what's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Well, I lost my reason there.
Midnight Ventet.
Thank God she subbed. Not she, but it's a rollback. Why do you have to keep moving? Fuck off with that. Like, why do you get to move after I staggered you? I hate that type pattern of that enemy sometimes. Wow, if this can go into crit damage, this is a perfect Nouvelette artifact. If this can go into crit damage on its last stat, this could be a Nouvelette artifact. I very much need that. Just saying.
process of elimination. As you wish, mate.
Why you gotta be so far away? There we go. Yippee! Oh my god. If this was an HP Sans, I still would have rolled it 'cause I'm so desperate on this. I don't know why I can't get one. It's very weird. I've gotten 4 double crit HP Sans from RSS Hunter so far, and I only gotten like 1. I haven't actually. I don't think I've gotten a single one. I'm thinking about my second account. My second account got one already, which is pretty unfair. But I guess it is what it is. Luck is different for everyone. Speaking of that, there's something I need to check. I'll have to do that later.
Scatter.
Wings of darkness.
Aha. Last run of the day. Can we get something for your boy? Just saying. Man. Crit rate won't drop. This domain, sometimes I do think this domain doesn't like me that much. Or at least one set likes me, the other one doesn't. Kind of reminds me of how Emblem turned out. But I can't say that too much because I still think this domain's a little bit better than how Emblem treated me. Because at least I got Emblem pieces. I couldn't get a... It took me so long to get a full set of Shimenawa. I don't know why. I should have gotten one by the time I got to... Like, before I even got 2 sets, I should have at least gotten 1 set of Shimenawa. I got 2 sets of Emblem pieces before I got a single set of Shimenawa. I don't think that's very fair. That's why I think it's way too diluted. Oh, now let's roll this piece that I don't give 2 shits about. So what this needs to do, because it has that godforsaken flat HP, or flat defense there, I need this to give me HP percent and roll like 10 crit rate, 1 crit damage, and an HP roll. That'd probably be the best thing I could hope for, or something like that with attack percent. For me to want to keep it, because if it does 1 crit, 2 crit damage, I'm not going to keep it. If it goes all crit damage, I'm not going to keep it. So it has to be all crit rate or the other thing I said. That's why I don't know if I want to roll this, because I'm picky with feathers now. I have too many good feathers to care about this set. For feathers, it would have to do something very specific. It could go into EM for something niche that I could try for, but that's, again, something niche, so I'm not too fond of doing stuff like that. But I'll do this. Do something niche to that. Wow. I feel like my luck has really gotten pretty bad since... Yeah, it's gotten pretty bad since how things turned out. Yeah, it sucks. Things turned out pretty bad ever since I got that power go. I knew I sapped a lot of freaking luck from me on artifacts, but I really do think I did. Why? That was like the worst thing it could have done. If it was defense, like not defense, let me rephrase that. I can't justifiably keep a piece like this fast crit rate. I can't do it. I can't do it. That set can only have crit damage as a single stat before I can roll it, or I'm not gonna want it. Should I try that flower? I'm not that. I don't want it that badly, do I? I don't know. I want to hurry up and throw that piece away. 'Cause I'm really depressed by that one. I can't even believe that happened. Nah, not desperate enough. Still need a better flower from our Chassé Hunter, though. So that's fun. Oh, yeah, this one. Let's get rid of the feather off of this one. Even though I have zero hope on it. Because I've pretty much solidified that I think this domain hates me when it comes to sands. Yep. Continues to shaft in my face. That sucks. Sands just do not like me for some reason. It makes me really unfortunately sad, but should I do this one out of spite? I feel like just because it's 4-line, I should just roll it. I'll keep it. Only and only if it goes into crit damage. Nope. It's set that I want to try pieces like this, but if it gives like 17 crit rate, that's a wasted artifact. As an example of things I can't have on Mars Chassé Hunter, since I have to change my mindset for what pieces I would need. It's easier to keep a piece that just has crit damage as a single stat than a piece that has single crit rate, because the set gives a lot of crit rate. If the set gave a lot of crit damage, then I would have this mindset as well towards crit damage. So it really sucks that I have to be very more picky than usual with that set. A part of me wanted to tell us that I still don't know if I want to yet. I am getting close to wanting to though. Why did I think I know why I kept this, but I don't know if I should continue to keep them. I know why I kept these. I have to test something, but this requires something else for me to be able to test this, because otherwise I won't be able to test it. So I have to pray on luck, and I'll let future self deal with that. Cause now I'm like at the point I'm about to toss pieces like this. Part of me doesn't want to though. What about this? Yeah, I cannot do that. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this one. I forgot this was on a set too. That's just nice, dude. I kept this one, but I can't justifiably keep these type of pieces anymore. It's like, unless I get like a 4-line that 5 rolls into energy recharge, I can't really keep keeping these pieces like this. Oh yeah, I kept that goblet. I'm probably not gonna roll that for a long time. I've been thinking about nitpicking all my artifacts again, see which ones I could toss. Cause like, I have ideas in my head I could do, and then other things I just want to toss for different reasons. But sometimes I feel like I can't do that until I get like a 40 CVPs from Golden Troop, which hasn't happened yet. I've gotten 240 CV from our Chasse Hunters, so I see what the set's trying to throw me towards. But thankfully, a lot of characters want that set, so I can't just say no to it. But um, wonder how long I'm gonna keep that for. Yeah, I wonder how long I'm gonna keep that for. I might. Yeah, I can't do it. It's so hard. It's so hard to get rid of those. Even though I feel like, even though this piece is good, the only thing going for that ER, if it didn't have ER, I wonder if I keep this piece. Probably not. I've been thinking about getting rid of this one because I have better cryo goblets now. So I could get rid of this one. It just sucks that I really like the ER on this guy. I used it with Rosaria in the past. But I've learned over time she doesn't really need that much ER. So I don't know. I have decided I'm probably going to get rid of this as well. Man, a part of me doesn't want to though. It makes me sad because there was a build I've had for so long that without this artifact I can't even redo it now. If I get rid of this, I won't be able to ever do that build ever again. It frustrates me. I'm gonna quickly take a peek at what artifacts I can toss. Sometimes I want to get a better cryo goblet for Ganyu, but I don't care about Wonder Shoot too much right now. That reminds me though, is this piece even worth keeping? Electro. Not really when I have a piece like that. Or that. I mean, technically this is better because it has EM on it. And I think it's the only one that has EM on it, so maybe I should keep it. I have to keep this because one day I might give this to an on-field DPS to test something, which is actually going to happen sooner rather than later. I want to test this Pyro Goblet, but I don't know what I want. I want this to be a special occasion for this one. Only when it's a special occasion will I do that. Let's take a peek at Circlets again. I want to toss this so bad, it's just, I want just ER, that's all I care about, I just want ER on that. I decided, I think I'm going to toss this too, because I don't really have a care for Elemental Mastery Circlets with ER. It's like, I could make a justification for things, but I'm sure if I really want to, I could just tag that other one that has a little bit more ER. Unless I want to get an EM circlet that has a lot of crit value, which I actually do want. I actually want a really cracked one day. I have no intention of putting my Kaya back on the other emblem build, but I just don't know if I want to toss this for that reason though. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I thought about building Noelle on Husk or building Ito, because I want to Ito my main account. And now I don't even have a use for this. It's like I could justify putting Yunjin on this set, but I don't care. I don't care enough to put her on this set. She doesn't need it. The only thing I could say is that if things align right, I could see myself using this on Noelle on a 4-piece Marchese Hunter set. But if I'm playing Farina with Noelle, from my experience, more crit damage feels stronger over time, no matter what. More crit damage always feels better. I could wait before tossing this, but I don't know. The same problem with this circlet. I had builds that required a lot of EM, like Staff of the Scarlet Sands, but now my Xiaoling is so much stronger to a point that I can't see myself justifiably going back to Sapphire Scarlet Sins. It'd be too much effort. There is something I'd like to test though before I do that, so I'll probably wait until then. I have a 4-piece show now, waiting for Wander. That Circa went into a DPS Layla build, which may or may not be good. May or may not be good. I don't know yet. It's on her though. Circlets, the other HP Circlet, and Tenacity Kokomi. I want to toss this, but I also don't want to get rid of it. Can't get rid of that. I'm finding it hard to keep this artifact, but a part of me doesn't want to get rid of this either. I think it's my... Okay, it's not my only crit damage circlet. I still need a better one, though. It's like the crit rate is not too low that I can't use it, but it's not high enough to justify using it sometimes. I have been thinking about getting rid of these crit damage circlets. Or at least this one. And this one. I keep thinking to myself, I can find an excuse for this one. But in my head, I have a feeling this really depends on the artifact grind. And if the stars align and the theory in my head is correct, and if said scenario happens, if that actually ends up all lining up, I could find myself tossing this away very much in the future, so I'll probably wait. I like that healing bonus circlet's very nice, very nice. All these are fine. It's such that there's pieces I could toss from here, but I just can't do it. Well, since the game wants to keep shoving me down my throat, not a good enough sans to use. This one is very nice, but what the hell do I do with this? I keep thinking there is a scenario I can use this for because on Golden Troop, but once I get a good set of this, I wonder how much it will matter for EM sans. So I decided to keep this one, but I don't think it's that worth it. But it mostly went to crit range, so I'll have to wait and test that myself. This piece is hard to toss because the value of subsets. Oh, that's what happened to that piece. Oh, I guess it's the only HP sans that has ER in it, I guess. Don't want to toss those just yet. Or that. Or that. How are those? I've been keeping it a buck. It is becoming very hard to keep this one. In my head, I feel like I could use this one day, but in actuality, I still don't think I'm going to ever use it. It's just going to sit there. But it's nice to look at. So maybe I'll let it stay a little bit longer. I can't say that for the whole stake of it. If I end up having to wait that long, I don't think it's worth much. Is there a reason why this is here? I don't think I'll get rid of this soon because I don't have a need for an attack sans. This said it's hard for me to use attack sans. I was barely able to slide on Rosaria. So it's hard to say I can keep that, honestly. I'll probably get rid of it. I think there was a scenario where I used attack sans on Bennett because I had 200 ER. Maybe I should keep it for that reason. Since my D-Luke is at a confirmed state where he will not change, I do not plan to ever change him. I just want to silently improve him further. If I were to do that, I'd rather get rid of other artifacts. Oh, God. I don't know what to do about this. Part of me wants to get rid of the attack sands because having two of them is just cringe. But, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Because when I think about it, it's like, I could very well keep this one and get rid of this one, but a part of me doesn't want to. But a part of me doesn't think the sand's gonna stay either way. I can't see it. Since I don't plan on taking this off of D-Luke, I found myself in a situation where I also need another good EM Sands on set with double crit. This type of artifact was already very rare to get, let alone having the substats it even got as a third good subset being energy recharge. If it had attack percent, it would have been a perfect artifact, but energy recharge is still good. Yeah, well, it still does something, I should say. Can't really say for this because I tried to find reason to keep this, but when I think about off pieces now I think about it. Hold on. When I think about off pieces, I have a lot of better off piece options that I can see myself using over this, even from the substat of energy recharge. It's like if I need a little bit of crit damage with energy recharge, it's good, but it would give me a reason to toss this one at that point. Because when I look at this, substat value is worse on this one, so maybe I should get rid of this one. Nobody from this set wants attack Sans on set, unless I have Yaimiko, which I don't. I'm still on the fence of whether I'm gonna get her or not. Because one day I could see myself getting her just for the spite of it, but I can't say for sure I actually would get her. Hmm. Double HP attack Sans. I don't know how to feel about attack Sans that look like this. I have no regrets for this one. This one, oh yeah, this is like the Navia piece that I still have. Then I still keep thinking about tossing this. I just feel like it'd be better to toss it. I have other attack sands of different variety. I guess so. I guess I'll toss it. It makes me sad to do that though. That's why I don't want to toss this one, but it's like I don't need it. I don't need to keep it. It's like the same thing as this one. I find myself never using it because it just sits there and nobody wants it. I try to think maybe I could use it as a two-piece option. I I've never used it. I might as well unlock this one too. I've never used it. I think I still use this Sans though. When I have Bennett on Noblesse, I have an option to use ER Sans or not. I think this was a good choice that I did this. Even though I wonder if I'll be doing this again in the future. Feathers are my absolute hardest to toss anything because I keep getting good stuff from these. I have so many good things from Arshats out there for feathers, I'm so tired of getting them. Keep that. I can't. I don't know if I can. I have been thinking about getting rid of this one because after what I had just tested, at this point I'm convinced that I can't find a justifiable reason to keep this. Since I use the set for as much ER as I can, or not ER, EM, a piece like this doesn't really have that much value unless I'm trying to like mix crit with a ton of EM. I don't know if I can mix it well with a piece like that. But I digress, however. Oh wow, I forgot about that feather. Never messed around with that yet. Hmm. I hate looking at my Heart of Death pieces because I don't have a single Hydra character that wants it. Sometimes it makes me really sad when I look at it. That's my only feather from that set, so no. Okay. Those are all good. I'm not getting rid of those pieces after that. It's funny that my second account has better pieces and I never farmed the domain as far as I remember. No, I did farm it for like 2 weeks, maybe somewhere under 2 weeks, but I didn't get anything compared to my main account where I got a lot of things just for farming within a week. All of these stunning fairy pieces. But all of a sudden, for whatever reason, I've gotten a 1020 feather, and then I got a really cracked stat efficient feather I'm so jealous of on that account. Oh my god. I hate it so much. I have a 10 crit rate, 10 crit damage type of artifact, like 13, 14 crit damage, something like that I think it had. And it had 3 rolls of EM, which had like, it was like 70. I think I had over 70 EM with like 10 crit damage. That's obviously a little bit better than this piece because I think it had the exact same subsets, I believe. So double crit EM and energy recharge. Yeah, I think it had those exact subsets, except my energy recharge was a max roll 5.8, or that, I don't think that's a max roll. I think it's like 6 point something is the max. But it had like 5.8 energy recharge, but the EM, it high rolled EM. I don't know the fuck it didn't. It's weird. I found it very interesting. And now every time I look at my 33 piece on this account, I want to see if I can improve them. Ah yes, looking back at these of all artifacts, I have a cracked off piece option. This piece is very nice, even from an off piece. This piece is not so awesome, but the crit is just a little bit better. But it's hard for me to justify keeping it. I've been thinking about tossing this, but it made me feel bad. Because, like, but look at it. It looks good. Maybe if it, like, did it roll crit damage 3? No, it rolled crit rate 3 times and then 1 crit damage. How could it have 3.2 crit rate? Huh. The way that it looks tells me it was low rolling crit rate. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I'm gonna toss that effing. I hate to get rid of all these good pieces, but the subsets is what I'm looking at. It's hard to get rid of that because it's the only piece I have of that set. I thought about getting rid of this, but I just can't. Let's see flowers real quick, and then we'll move on. Want to toss this so badly because I can't use it. This piece is good, but the crit damage is... it's just a bit too low for my liking for some reason. I forget why. I think it's mostly because I need a little bit of mixture of crit and crit damage, so I know the type of artifact I need is something like this. But got some nice pieces that I can't get rid of for various different reasons. I would toss that, but that one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. Alright. Okay. I don't want to get rid of it for some reason. That piece is hard to toss because the ER is very nice. My first 5-star artifact on my account was this artifact. I want to toss it, but a part of me just thinks that if I get rid of this, I'll lose like a part of what I feel like is a good luck charm to me. Nope. Nope. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this one for. I might actually toss this one day, depending on if I get better pieces in the future. So I'll leave that for that. So that's it. Did I go through all the goblets earlier? I don't remember. I did say to myself that I wanted to test this before I decide to get rid of it. But as far as I remember, something told me it wouldn't really matter because this Ninja Guard needs to be a tad bit better. It won't be better in my double EM, but something tells me to still do it. I wonder if I should. Never did a double Golden Troop Al Haytham build yet. Because I could try it, but I still don't have a good one. I think it because of the Nahida flower, I think it was. I wanted to use it. I don't know. I'll just take a quick look at everything. I think we did go through all this though. Yeah, I remember now. Yep. I have pieces waiting for Tainari, dude. If I only got him. So, yeah. I always try to make an excuse to keep the physical guy, but I still wonder how long I'm gonna let that last. Keeping that because I need an on-set piece is very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. Oh well. Well, at least I have the pyro goblin. Well, not at least I have it. I feel like I could actually justifiably get rid of it, is what I meant to say. Didn't mean to do that. I want to see something. Well, I did decide upon myself I start doing that. Even though a part of me feels like I shouldn't do it. Like, getting rid of this. I feel like I could get rid of this, but I don't know if I should get rid of that. Every time I think about it, I don't see the point in keeping it. Who knows? When you go to farm world bosses and weekly bosses, there's a chance I can still end up getting a better one. And I still believe in that. So I suppose it doesn't really matter for now. Well, at least I got a new lineup of pieces I can use. That's all that matters. Halfway. So I should max her out before the end of next week. Like, probably before next Friday I'll have her maxed out.
Trouble.
Odd reveal.
Alright, so let's do this. We got this event here, which I made the mistake of thinking that it wasn't voiced. I thought, because they left it at the very end of the pass period, I thought it was not going to be voiced. I honestly was convinced on that. But no, it is voiced just like the last one, which I also forgot. But I look forward to seeing Ito's antics. The thing that confuses me though is, why is he in Liwa this time, huh? That's what's on my mind right now. Is why is he in Liwa Harbor? Or is he in Liwa Harbor? I didn't check. I know I saw a familiar face I couldn't unsee because I have my other account destination start in Liwa. I'm always there. And I can't avoid it, which freaking sucks, so it is what it is. So, I did know there was one familiar face that appeared here. Let's get started.
Huh? Look! Over there by the hot pot stand! We know them!
Miss Cookie with that bag, though. Alright, so I want to see her put the hoodie on because it looks cute.
Huh?
Well, kind of.
Traveler, Paimon! You're here too? Here for some hot pot, huh? What's the occasion?
A ramen restaurant gone downhill or something? Was Shaolin cooking too hot to handle?
No, it's nothing like that. Wanmin restaurant's just closed for a couple of days. But
Really?
it's nice to try somewhere different for a change. Su Arnyang's hot pot is pretty good, and you can't get it at Wanmin restaurant.
Wanmin's closed? Why? What happened?
Wait, why is that?
Well, it was partly our fault.
Our fault?
Recently, some old classmates from the Tongwen Academy got in touch and said they were organizing a get-together. Yenfei's the most senior among us, since she's the most qualified, so she got to pick the location. And she booked Wanmin Restaurant. The turnout was a lot higher than expected, and in the space of 2 days, we somehow got through all of the restaurant's stock for the week ahead. Boss's enormous appetite was also a significant contributing factor. He went a little crazy.
Wait, so he likes spicy food. Interesting.
Chef Mao was pretty wiped out by the end, but he had a huge smile on his face. It was the best business he's had in months.
Really?
The only thing is, it'll take him at least a couple days to fully restock.
Ito.
Bullchucker's here too? Paimon's surprised we haven't seen him. Those horns stick out like two sore thumbs.
Well, not just the horns.
Yeah, when he heard I was meeting up with some old classmates, he got very excited and decided he was coming with me. His logic was, and I quote, "Any classmate of Shinobu's is a classmate of mine." Notwithstanding the fact that Boss has never studied a day in his life, I think he just feels that he didn't get enough chances to indulge his taste buds last time he was in Liyue.
Oh.
That other kid you guys brought with you, though, what was his name again? Oh yeah, Grandmaster Hanakato. He seems like a smart cookie.
Oh. Wasn't he the... If I'm not mistaken, he was that guy that we faced off against in the last event. I remember a guy named Grandmaster Hanakato from the last Beetle event. He was like the final boss we faced off against because him and Ito had a feud, and we had to help Ito because Ito was on a losing streak. He only got better because we beat him, which is really funny to me.
You probably didn't notice because you were busy chatting to your classmates at the time, but he was helping Chef Mao out in the kitchen, trying to pick up some Liyue cooking skills.
I suspect he just wanted to learn how to make some new dishes to feed to his Oni Kabuto and make them stronger.
Can he really feed it spicy dishes though?
Grandmaster Hanakato? Where do we know that name from? Oh yeah! Didn't we meet him during that beetle battle thing that Bullchucker organized that one time?
The almighty Arataki extraordinary and exhilarating extreme beetle brawl? Was that what that event was called? I just knew it was a long title, just like this one. I couldn't even fit the full title in this thumb for the video, but I mean, you could thumbnail yourself to see how long it was. I only put the Beetle Battle Boot Camp, which I should have known was what is the difference.
That's right. Good memory, Paimon. After the near catastrophe that was the Beetle Brawl, Hanakato became an ally of the Arataki gang. He and Boss regularly hang out to have practice matches and discuss Oni Kabuto rearing strategies. But to his credit, a lot of the things he ropes Boss into doing in the name of beetle brawling actually result in Boss doing some real work for a change. It's made things a lot easier for me. For instance, they've decided to spend a few days helping Chef Mao restock the kitchen.
Really?
Partly to thank him for the epic feast.
Interesting.
And partly because they would like to use the opportunity to look for new ingredients to boost their Oni Kabuto's performance.
I think they're out looking for crabs at Guyun Stone Forest right now, with Miss Shangling and Mr. Guoba.
They're out looking for crabs with Shaling? Interesting. Oh, yeah. I mean, I only put the title of that because that's the name of this event. What was it last year or was it a year before that? I think it was last year we had this event, the Beetle event. I'm wondering why it's called Boot Camp this time. I can guess why, though.
They all seem to get along great. Guoba's already made friends with Crimson Staff, as Ito calls it, and, something Beetle King, or whatever Hanakado's is called.
Oh.
They've been out for quite a while, though. Shouldn't they be back by now?
Unless something put them in a playful mood. In which case, it's anyone's guess what kind of mess they might be in by now.
Well, now Paimon wants to join in the fun. Crabs from Glenstone Forest? Paimon bets they taste great. Why don't we go see if they need our help? The sooner One Mean Restaurant is fully stocked, the sooner we get to eat there again.
I
While we're at
suppose.
it, we can see what Bullchucker and Grandmaster Hanakado are really up to over there.
Gathering ingredients will go faster with more hands, suppose.
So you two are gonna head over?
I think that's a great idea. The Traveler, Paimon, and Ito make a good team. Not everyone can get through to him, but he usually listens to you two.
I like that she says that, but I think she only knows that because of the Chasm Archon quest.
You make a good point. Well, thanks for checking up on them, you two.
Uh-huh. Now let's do this. Let's increase the volume a little bit. I want to increase the volume a little bit. Should I do this? I think it was on 4 before. I want to put it here. I want to find the perfect balance between the voice
There have been
and
many poor.
whatnot.
Ugh, I'm suddenly feeling a bit warm.
Sounds a bit better.
Maybe I've been eating too much spicy food lately.
Oh no, you poor thing. It could be a fever, or maybe the humidity's making you overheat. Wait here. I'll go get you some iced tea.
You poor thing. I mean, Cookie looking like a poor thing doesn't feel right to me. I mean, she's as cool as she looks usually, yeah. Anyways, oh. I have to run over there. Is that the area where the ruin guards are at? That looks like the area where the ruin guards are at. What's going on over here? So, assuming since Shaolin, you're gonna be also over here. Wonder what this is gonna be like, I suppose. Yeah. What does it look like over here? No ruin guards, figured as much, because they just disappear like they weren't here before. Anyways.
Ah, I see it now.
Yeah, I see a wild Ito and a little kid with a straw hat trying to be Luffy.
A hard shell, a whole bunch of legs, looks like a born warrior. The crab is the Onikabuto of the sea! Throw one of these bad boys in the ring and your Onikabuto will have to seriously up its game.
Bro, this man really got that big grin on his face. Look at that.
That's right, Oni King! Technically, the crab belongs to a different species, but it has all the qualities of the perfect warrior beetle. Pitting Onikabuto against crabs during their training is a surefire way to rapidly improve their strength.
Then it's time for Crimson Staff and Ironclad Beetle King to train harder than ever before. No rest until they've flipped every crab in the area onto its back.
Bruh.
And once they're done, we'll just need to stoop down and scoop them up. No more chasing crabs all over the beach. La 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 la.
Why is he singing?
Looks like Xiangling and Guoba are part of the gang now.
Onikabuto versus Crab? This sounds, I guess, interesting. Can crabs even fight back? I mean, crabs should be able to fight back. They technically have hands.
Huh? Traveler, Paimon! Fancy meeting you here! Are you guys out for a walk or something? Hey, Xiangling! Hey, Guoba! Well, we were going to gorge ourselves at One Mean Restaurant, but then we ran into Yanfei and Shinobu, who told us you were closed for a few days. So we figured we'd come find you guys and see if you needed any help.
Aw, you guys. Thanks for being such loyal customers. It's so kind of you to help. With Mr. Ito and the Grandmaster helping me for the last couple of days, we've actually got most of the things we need now. All that's left for us to get are some fresh crabs. And
I
Gibson
suppose.
Staff and Ironclad Beetle King will be able to round them up for us in no time. If everything goes to plan.
Hey, yo! A little Geo Bishop hatchling.
Uh-oh. I may have spoken too soon.
It's a Geofiship hatchling! Boomchucker! Hanakata, watch out!
Bro, show off your
Hold
Geo
on, stay calm.
monster.
I'll assess the situation.
Really? Really? Man, so I'm gonna assess the situation. Yeah, let me just go ahead and brush my hair, the side of my hair real quick, like Johnny Bravo style.
Hard shell? Check. Legs? Not too many. But it more than makes up for that with the whole rolling thing. Yeah, looks like a mean fighter. This is what you want to train your Onikabuto against.
He will get his ass eaten out, and I'm not trying to say the good way.
How right you are, Oni King. With a training partner like this, an Onikabuto is sure to reach the apex of its abilities.
Does he call him Oni? I guess he does call him Oni King. His Onikabuto, as far as I remember, was pretty big, but I don't know about that though. Like that kind of big? Nah.
Are they serious right now?
There's no way they're about to fight that. That ain't happening. I don't see it.
Wait, I think I recognize that thing.
What?
It's always rolling around on a nearby island. It's made quite a reputation for itself as far as Guyun Geoviships go. People have taken to calling it Crystal Tornado.
Huh? At least make the man's look different. The man branded the exact same as all the other ones. How am I supposed to believe that? Come on. Why not Earthquake?
It's because if you ever set foot on its little island, then it whooshes over and gives you a nasty whack on the head. It's really aggressive.
It sounds like you... Yeah, let me stop.
How did you come to learn that?
Oni King, allow me to send in the troops.
Sounds like she
I
got
shall
bunked
monitor
before
the
it.
battle from a safe distance to assess our enemy's prowess. Go,
Bro.
Ironclad Beetle King! Test your challenger to its limits!
Man's ready to throw his Pokemon into the cesspool. Look how small his Beetle is compared to him. His Beetle's still big, but... I don't know that Beetle can fight that guy. I don't see it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ironclad Beetle King!
Man's was tiny as fuck. Nah, you expected him to beat that? This ain't like Pikachu against like a Mega Charizard.
One hit and it's all over? I don't believe it. That's not possible.
Man's didn't have enough plot armor, let's be honest.
Okay, listen up, Grandmaster. The glorified pet rock is clearly tougher than it looks. Time to show it what we're really made of. From what I've seen, our opponent has a lot of brute force, but no finesse. Lugging all that weight around is a recipe for crude and clumsy attacks. And if you don't land the hit, it ain't worth squat. Luckily for us, our Onikabuto have a little thing called agility on their side.
The man just stepped on the ground and made the Beetle go into a state that he cannot move anymore. Are you sure that's gonna be enough?
Go, Crimson Staff! Dodge the limbs and tail, wait for an opening, and aim for the...
What is this nonsense? Look at them, sleeping.
Belly.
Oni King, shall I send in some more Onikabuto, or...
Can we stop with this dynamic now?
Well, what?
What? Wait, Go about to speak to him? Go about to like assert his dominance?
What's Goba doing? No!
Go want to assert his dominance. He's like, what did you say to me?
Wait, the Bishop can understand Guoba? Huh. It just up and left.
So, to answer your question from a moment ago, Paimon, I found out about Crystal Tornado's aggressive tendencies the last time we came to gather crabs in Guyunstone Forest. Tornado gave Golba a big ol' bash on the head the moment he saw him. But then Tornado fell unconscious, and apparently wasn't seen for weeks afterwards. I guess he's finally recovered from his injuries.
What? So, before that, can we explain one thing? What happened to Globa then? If Globa got smacked by the roly-poly, how is he the one that's injured? Man isn't exactly what you would call a man of walking armor. The man not gonna just tank a hit like that. He's too small body for that.
Man, what a cool guy. I mean, I figured he was a pretty epic dude just from the look of him, but I've never seen someone just stare an enemy into submission like that.
Man says something to him, threatened his life, and he left.
There's only one possible conclusion. This is a warrior with strength, the likes of which I've never seen before.
This man's right now. Gotta get these started.
I must say, I concur.
I concur.
I don't know how, but Guoba-san simply commanded that hard-shelled beast to stand down and retreat at once. Come to think of it, he seems like a pro at catching crabs, too. Guoba-san clearly has some sort of power that lets him bend the minds of shelled organisms to his will.
Okay, buddy. You think I didn't hear that? Look, I'm not gonna nitpick it. Look, I mean, even VTubers in English say it sometimes. You're gonna be saying son and whatnot. It's just, it's more fair when they actually speak Japanese. Now it just feels weird when I hear it in English like that. Go for son. You think I didn't hear that?
That's it! The truth has been hiding in plain sight all this time. Guoba-san is a virtuoso beetle battler. With his skills, he can direct an Oni Kabuto's each and every move.
This is all well and good until you remember that this guy is a deity. Somehow, he is a deity.
Huh? Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes total sense. These are the kind of brainwaves that make you the Arataki gang's greatest ally.
Because you know what, let me not.
See, if we can get Guoba-san to teach us the art of shelled organism mind control, we'll be unstoppable. The entire beetle fighting world will be our oyster.
Wait, this has to be a thumbnail right now. This right here, 100% a thumbnail.
Can we stop discussing what special powers Guoba may or may not have? We have to get these crabs back before too long or they'll go bad. And then this whole trip will have been a waste.
What do you mean by they'll go bad? You make it sound like they're going to be out here for days. The crab can't go bad. Not after a day. Well, maybe after a day, but yeah.
Right! Get a move on, Ball Checker! Shinobu's waiting for you! Also, we wanna eat?
Bro, he don't need to know that.
Huh? Wait, when did we get 2 new people?
I've been here for a while.
Oh, compadre! If it isn't the Oni King's right hand. Oh, and of course, the flying lavender... sorry. Sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon.
Yeah, she proved her gusto in the last Beetle event, buddy.
Wait. Oh, man. Don't tell me you saw me lose that beetle fight just now. Oh, so humiliating.
It's all good. Nothing we haven't seen before. Sorry for lurking. You know what? This is probably something I'm going to save for myself because it's not like I go out of my way to speak to people. I be lurking in the background. Don't worry. I'm used to it.
Oh, come on! There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Oni Kabuto don't stand a chance against the Geovishap hatchling. Next time, just give it a couple of whacks with your club.
But that would defeat the whole purpose. Let me explain. Now, it's no secret that you've kicked a fair share of butt in your time. And from what I hear, that includes some of the biggest, most powerful, and meanest butt around.
Okay, let's not say it like that, okay? I don't know what the meanest but biggest do be sounding pretty good. But powerful, I don't know what a powerful butt be looking like, but I'm curious what you talking about.
So how'd you do it, huh? Were you born stronger than your most fearsome foe? No! Do you rock up to every fight believing that your odds of winning are 100%? Of course not.
Unless you live in a Isekai, because I swear, 9 times out of 10, they have been trying to create a new anime that is more broken of a main character than they need to be in an anime. Like, including this most recent season, there is a guy that is called My Instant Death Move. The most powerful of them all. Man can kill God with an instant death attack. Haven't watched that anime yet, but it's ongoing during this winter saga, this winter season. That anime is great. I can't even say the actual title. Hold on, I'm gonna do that now because I want to check it out, but it's just like it's so stupid. It's so stupid. At least I'm interested in another anime that's coming around during this season that I'm gonna be taking a peek at. But let me see if I can find it. I should still have it somewhere up here. Wait. Uh-oh. Where is it at? There you are. There you are. It's like instant. What's it? It says Chisco on the title. I can't unsee that. Hold on. Oh yeah, here we go. My instant death ability is so overpowered. No one in this other world stands a chance against me. That is literally the title of the anime. Like that is so stupid. Powerful booty equals juicy booty. What? Oh goodness gracious.
You start with an impossible goal, defeating the unbeatable enemy. And then you do whatever you gotta do to achieve it. Because even you can't know how much potential you have until you push yourself past your limits. That's how you make yourself not just stronger, but stronger than you ever imagined you could be. Flee the fight once, you'll probably flee the next time. And the time after that, next thing you know, you're that boring little twerp who never had the guts to put himself out there. Because when you flee the fight, all you're really running away from is the person you could have become.
Dude, I don't know how to feel about that for some reason. It's like, it's true. Let's be honest here. This is like giving that pep talk to that main protagonist supposed to be doing his job, but he does the opposite. And there's some anime that's been like that. Hate to break it to you, but he ain't wrong. Nothing I can say to that.
What's gotten into Bullchucker? He actually said something that made sense. For once, Paimon has nothing to argue back.
I will say it's naive, though, to not, I guess, what's the word? Cultivate that mindset. Because it's not a bad one. It's just, if he doesn't turn it into something more than what it is, it could spell for, like, not really being that great. But, I mean, it's something. I mean, this is probably why even anime like Danmachi even has the main character Belgrano actually getting stronger, but it shows him suffering through a lot to get there, but he is getting stronger. And I do like anime that's like that actually. Progressively getting stronger over time instead of just being overpowered off rip is basically more enjoyable, to be fair.
You hear
Someone's
that?
belly?
Boba's getting hungry. Crystal Tornado's gone now anyway, and your Oni Kabuto won't be ready to fight again anytime soon. So, are you just gonna stand here gawking, or...?
I mean, you're standing here too, let's be honest here.
Chef Sama makes a good point.
Uh...
We are still far from being worthy enough to seek the tutelage of the mighty sensei, Boba-san.
Oh my god! What am I listening to? It's like, look, I watch a lot of anime, but I'm not that much of a weeb, okay? I'm more of like a person that feels kind of real about things, not to that extent that I feel like I have to throw San out here and there. Yeah, let me call her Chef Sama in English. It just sounds weird when I hear it in English for some reason. It's like, sure, it's fair that even people in real life, there's a lot of people that do talk like this. Nothing wrong with that. It's just, it feels weird. I don't know. For me, it feels weird. Man calls Shaolin Chef Sama. What is this?
I have heard tell of a great contest of fine warriors that was once held in this place. We stand on hallowed ground, and the very air we breathe is abuzz with the might of great duelists.
What?
I say we set up a ring here and now. I shall summon the mightiest beetle battlers of Liyue, and as iron sharpens iron, we will hone our skills and training with them. Then and only then will we be ready to seek the guidance of Guoba-san.
The way he said that, bro, I can't.
Once we have learned his ways, we will track down that shelled beast and do battle against it once more.
Sure, I believe in you when you can add a Mario mushroom to that, your giant freaking beetle. Make him like 2 or 3 times the size he actually is, and I feel like he'll actually have a chance. Instead of me thinking you're gonna be fighting the worst uphill battle since like Ash's Pikachu, which actually has stronger plot armor than this.
Paimon's got a feeling about this, but not actually sure if it's a good one or a bad one.
Oh, it's a feeling, alright. I'm feeling cringy, really right now. But yet, I'm very entertained.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh!
Oh,
I'm with you, Grandmaster. Yeah, you're saying the time has come to unveil the plan.
The time has come. I didn't know at that time.
This is the moment. It's time for the long-awaited ARATAKI Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp.
Yeah, that's the full title of the event, by the way. The Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp. I couldn't fit that in the title because it's too long.
That's right! There's no time to lose, Oni King. Let's set up the arena!
Steam? They were running that fast?
Hey! We weren't done talking to you yet! Ugh, unbelievable. Look at them. Not a care in the world.
Alright, more beetle fighting. I mean, I guess I enjoyed it last time, but let's be honest here. Only having 2 buttons to go ram and then dodge attacks. I wouldn't say it was the most innovative, but I did think it was a neat minigame despite how basic it is. I'll give it that much.
What did they say it was called again? The Arataki something something? Anyway, some sort of beetle fighting tournament, right? I think Hanakato might have mentioned it before.
I know you said it to them before, but you were talking about the gawking and the crabs. Did everyone forget about the crabs? Did y'all even pick up the crabs? All we did was sat here and watch these two have a spiel in a whole ass moment of like, I could even try to imagine the type of music that would have been played through their mindset of actually figuring out what they want to do now.
If I wasn't so busy with work at the restaurant, I'd love to take Woba along and watch. But right now, the top priority is dealing with all these fresh crabs. Come on, let's head back.
Okay, good. I thought she forgot for some reason.
Shinobu was saying the Arataki gang came to Liyue for her classmates' reunion, right? Won't throwing an impromptu beetle fighting competition interfere with their plans?
I don't even know. It's like, this event's supposed to be about beetle fighting, but I feel like there's 2 different things going on here.
Well, not much we can do about it except head back to Wanmin and tell Shinobu.
Yeah, this is very interesting. What? This is a very interesting event, I suppose. How are these ladies doing? Hello, hello.
Guoba, Shangling, Traveler, and Paimon. Wait, where are the other 2?
About that.
Let me guess. Ito and Hanakato are up to their usual antics?
We'll fill you in shortly. First, I need to get all these pristine ingredients safely stored away. The Mistflower Corollas won't keep the crabs cool for much longer. Plus, the Traveler and Paimon are valued customers, eagerly awaiting a grand feast. I'll get cooking, then we can catch up while we eat.
Why is this such a sweet thing from her to say that? Not like she isn't like that type of character, I suppose. Well, I don't see Shelly that way, but you know what I mean. I did think that was cute. Anyway, it's food. Yanfei and Shinobu are hungry too. As you dine, you tell Shinobu and Yanfei about the whole crystal tornado thing and
Arataki
fighting
Blazing
tournament.
Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp? That doesn't bode well. It won't be long before things get out of hand.
We'll see, but we'll overlook
We're
it.
guests here, which means we're supposed to be on our best behavior. Leave them to me. I'll put a stop to it.
Nah. Let me handle this.
I don't know. I think it could be fun. Anyway, don't stress. Beetle fighting sounds like a great event idea. According to the Comprehensive Compendium of Liyue Law, we just need to notify the relevant office of the Ministry of Civil Affairs, and they'll issue a permit pretty much right away.
Oh, right. That reminds me. I forgot about that because the last event, Ito did the first part illegally and he got in trouble with Kujo. Sorry, I forgot about that, and he had to change locations to make it legal to start an event. Because to do an event officially in the region, he had to get permission by the quote unquote government of the region, which I find kind of funny. I completely forgot about that.
You never know. Maybe you'll make some new friends with this event. Then you'll have even more people to hang out with when you next come to Liyue.
Yeah, and you can bring them all to Wanmin Restaurant for your meals.
Wait, first the event, and now you're already planning our next trip? Given the Arataki gang's financial situation...
Ah, come on. You gotta learn to cut loose more. You came all this way. You should be focused on catching up with old friends, making some new ones, and just generally hanging out and doing lots of fun stuff.
It's really funny to hear Yanfei saying this.
I need to be at the Ministry of Civil Affairs shortly for something else anyway, so I can get the ball rolling for Ito's thing while I'm there. Alright, I'll handle that while you guys head back to Ito and help get the venue set up. I'll join you later and bring the permit with me.
Interesting. How an interesting scenario that we're in right now.
Yanfei is in a good mood today. She didn't take any persuading to help out with the event.
Well, event planning's right up her alley. She was an officiator in the Masterful Chefs contest, and she has a lot of contacts because of her work. She's also on vacation at the moment, and her old friend Shinobu's in town. That's definitely put her in the mood to have some fun.
Well, I've missed my chance to discuss the issue of our funds. Guess I've got no choice but to deal with Boss directly now. Traveler, Paimon, thanks for all your help so far. I promise I'll make it up to you the next time we meet.
You don't have to owe me anything. I'd rather people not do this, but even my friends do this to me in real life, which is interesting.
You mean you don't need us to come with you? Well, if Ito's serious about defeating that Geovishap hatchling with Oni Kabuto, Paimon's kinda curious to see how everything goes down.
We'll help you deal with the boss. We'll join the competition too.
Now that you mention it, didn't you help Boss out a lot at the last one of these? The almighty Arataki extraordinary and exhilarating extreme beetle brawl?
I really freaking hate that title, Jesus Christ. Because I don't even remember what the heck I titled the last time we did this. It was last year, though.
Oh, we didn't really help out. We just played a few matches. But it was actually super fun.
Either way, it sounds like you understand Boss's perspective far better than I do, so maybe you'll be able to help me talk some sense into him. I'll take all the help I can get.
Sure, or, maybe we could just let him go ahead with it, huh?
Uh-huh.
We've already beaten our expected turnover for this month, and it'll still be a while before Dad gets back with the rest of the new stock. So we should be able to take it easy for a while.
Dad? Wait, I did not know this. That person is her dad? Her boss? Wait, is her boss really the dad? I did not know that.
After that, we should be back to business as usual. Things won't be anywhere near as busy as they've been the last few days. That means we should have time to go and watch Mr. Ito's beetle fighting event.
Uh-huh. It makes me want to go up here to see if she actually is over by the Ministry of Civil Affairs, but let's do this now. I'll be honest, I'm kind of excited for the vibe of this event and whatnot. Just to see
All right,
how
boss.
much of this we can
Fun
do.
time in Liyue is over. Let's head home.
Cookie? No.
Shinobu, I can explain.
No, you can't. Our funds have run out. We've spent too long here. After buying our tickets for the boat home, the gang fund is down to double digits. How can we possibly afford to hold a tournament? Yenfei-senpai very kindly offered to handle the legalities, otherwise you wouldn't even have a permit. Are you expecting her to foot the bill as well? Put a stop to this now, before things get out of control.
Young face simple. I think she said this before in her voice on, so I'm not even surprised she just said that. But anyways.
But you don't understand. We have a situation here. Normally, I'm happy to do things your way, but the Arataki gang's 2 top Onikabuto warriors just lost to some pet rock. Look, we have a whole arena set up and everything. If we back out now, we'll be the laughingstock of the entire beetle fighting world.
Interesting.
You've lost plenty of beetle fights before. Even I can beat you, and I'm not even a serious player. Why are you so bothered about losing to some bishop hatchling?
Oh, Shinobu! That was a low blow.
That was a low blow.
Anyway, that's ancient history. I'm on a whole different level now. There isn't a single beetle fighter out there who can touch me. I'm serious about beating that pet rock. Don't think I've got what it takes? And try me.
Gladly.
Uh-huh.
You want to do this the hard way? We'll do it the hard way. Grandmaster Hanakato, get me and Boss a beetle each. Maybe he'll be more amenable to reason after a crushing defeat. If I win, you have to come back with me. No complaining, and no making any more trouble for Yenfei-senpai.
Shinobu, Oni King,
You're really doing this, huh? I didn't think you'd take it this far.
You didn't think she was serious? The explanation she just gave you wasn't serious? Oh my goodness.
Okay, so sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon, I delegate this challenge to you.
Are you serious? There's no way he just straight up said that.
You're making Paimon fight me?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why are you doing this?
No surprises there.
Yeah, Ito, come on, man. Why would you do this to yourself?
What Bullchecker is really saying is, if you want to fight the Oni King, you have to go through sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon first.
Exactamundo, amigo. Sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon is one of the Arataki gang's top beetle fighters, but even she isn't in the same league as moi. So Shinobu, if you want to duel with the Don, you gotta beat the Milan.
Oh my god, what the Why did that make me laugh so much? I didn't expect that. If you want to duel with the Don, you gotta beat the Milan. I would not expect her to say it like that. It caught me off guard.
Except... Paimon refuses.
What?
Even Paimon
What?
knows that you can't just expect other people to pick up your slack all the time. It's not right. So if you're out of Mora, then tough luck. You gotta watch your spending. If Paimon helps you out, that'll just make more trouble for Yanfei, and then Shinobu will owe her a favor.
Okay,
I see.
true. You make a fair point. But it's all good. I have a backup plan for situations like this.
Really?
If we really are out of funds, then, I'll find a job. I'll work nights, do beetle fighting during the day, pay any expenses out of my own pocket. It'll work. The Grandmaster has helped me find a few good gigs before. As long as it's physical work and the pay is good, I'll take it.
Now you're talking. See, that's the kind of attitude Paimon can get behind.
Don't rely on someone else when you can do it yourself. When you're the top dog, you watch the bottom line?
I can't believe you guys.
Hmm.
Your plan is all well and good, and I do hope you try not to be a burden on other people. But you still need to beat me first.
Okay.
I know what Boss is trying to do. He's making me fight Paimon first to use up my Oni Kabuto's stamina. Well, good luck with that. Even with a disadvantage, I'm still not gonna make this easy for you.
Uh-oh. What's about to happen? Are we playing at Paimon? Who am I playing as? Oh, I am playing as this. Okay. Yes, backward. Oh, it's these two buttons? Wait, then what is what is L1? Hold to begin charging, and then let go to do that, of course. Oh, there's a guard function now? So that's what L1 is. Ew, what is that? Ew. Hold to defend against jet stream attacks? Oh, we have an armor bar there in the top, so we can't guard forever. We can only hold but for so long. Double narrowly loses the Crimson Staff under Paimon's direction. Narrowly loses?
I lost. I can't believe it.
Okay, don't say it like that. That's just sounding like every other anime out there. It's like, I can't believe it. Come on now.
That was so tense. Shinobu nearly got the better of Paimon there.
I'm more impressed how the beetle can just block a beam, though. I'm pretty impressed by that.
Hey! Hey! Sky cleaving white iron lavender melon destroys Shinobu on the first attempt. Ooh! You really are natural at this, aren't you?
The thing that's not fair is that we didn't get to fight her for very long. We only did the tutorial.
As agreed, we now have Shinobu's official support to host the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp.
Are we really going with that logic? She said she wanted to beat Ito, and then it turned into we have to beat Cookie just to be able to host this thing. That's crazy.
I haven't battled in ages. Guess I'm out of practice. I'll have to move to Plan B. Try to keep costs to a minimum, and make sure Yenfei-senpai doesn't end up doing everything for us.
About that?
I'm gonna hold you to your word, boss. Fund this event yourself by working nights. Battle beetles all you want during the day. And one other thing. Our boat tickets home were booked well in advance. I can amend the date, but only by a few days. So, keep this event to maybe 4 or 5 other people tops, or you'll run out of time, okay? I don't want you getting carried away.
Got it. Sure, promise. Cross my heart and hope to die. Shinobu, you've got nothing
Wait,
to worry
what do you
about.
mean by that?
Okay, I'll head down to the harbor and see about changing the tickets. I'm warning you, you'd better not go spending all our mora while I'm gone.
Okay, so we've only got 5 battles to get in shape enough for Guoba-san. Then we gotta master what he teaches us, then take down that cocky pet rock.
Cocky pet rock. The crystal tornado. I still don't know why it's called that. It literally just looks like any other Vishap. I wish it looked a little different instead of like the usualness. Cause at that point, it's just a different version of an NPC. It's like that similar type of feeling.
Shinobu is asking us to do the impossible here. But this is the kind of hardcore challenge I live for.
I see.
Don't worry, Oni King. I'll find people to join us in our great training endeavor. So long as there are worthy beetle battlers to be found, I'll be sure to sense their presence and bring them over to our camp.
Sense their presence with what? Your scouter?
We haven't been in Liyue for long, but I'm certain that this vast land is filled with mighty warriors. We'll have no trouble finding but one of these each day.
Wait.
Now, as for the esteemed Oni King's right hand and honorable sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon...
We've done our part. We saved your butts by getting Shinobu to agree to this. Paimon saw the look of sheer terror on your faces. You're clearly no match for her.
It would be conventional to show your gratitude with a gift. Surely the Arataki gang gives credit where the credit is due. What did this mean? I
Oh,
suppose.
of course. I will, leave it to me. I'll come up with something. You'll get your reward, don't you worry.
Oh, that's what they meant. I thought it was gonna be for Cookie. Okay. I thought it was for Cookie. Well,
In the meantime, if the Oni King's right hand and sky-cleaving wide-iron lavender melon don't have other plans, then prepare to watch history in the making. Because in
okay.
a few short days, I, the bona fide Beetle Battle King, will raise my game to new heights, win the respect of Guoba-san, and become a living legend! Booyah!
I still can't. I still can't with that animation. Every time I just see him pull out the comb, and, yeah, let me just comb my hair a little bit. It's, I shouldn't expect that much, even though sometimes I wish there were different animations, because it's just funny seeing some of the things that Ito does. I can only imagine how he would have been if they gave him more animations because of his
Cool.
personality.
Yeah, we'll be watching. So, no pressure or anything, but
What the?
if you mess this up and everyone completely wipes the floor with you, we'll see the whole thing.
What? What's going on with the echo? What is that? What was that? Am I am I tripping? What was that? Tap forward and start the only cover to expand this one with stamina, half a tile, get closer to your opponent. This will not deal damage. And 2 tiles for the only cover to his other strike. Time spent charging. The rush distance can use the charging progress to judge how far it only Kabuto will go forward. Oh, if both Onikabuto unleash their attacks at the same time, your Onikabuto will be knocked down without doing damage to your opponent. Take note that the attack timing should your plans cancel the charging and avoid unnecessary stamina expenditure. It shows that other stamina bar, which I believe was the shield, wasn't it? And then blocking, which the way it looks when it blocks is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. But one move can deflect and the other move does not. Yanfei? Wait, is this whole event completely already done? That's gonna make me feel bad putting part 1. It's gonna be funny to put part 1. This event has been out for quite a few days. Since like the last stream, because it was like the day after the last stream. So, if everything's actually out, that's kind of funny, isn't it? Let's confirm something here. I see. Okay. We'll stream again tomorrow then. Alright, Genshin again tomorrow then. I could do it for that, even though it'd be kind of cringe to save the final one, but it's not that bad. So we have a lineup of 4 people at least. If I waited till Monday next week to do this, maybe this would have been more fair. But I guess we'll have to do part 1, part 2.
Hello, all. I am Iron Tongue Tien.
Wait,
here
why are
with an
you
official
here?
signboard for the ARATAKI Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp. It also doubles as your permit to run the event.
Whoa! Is this supposed to be Bullchucker and Crimson Staff? It's so over the top.
It looks good though. Look how good it is.
Sweet! Sadly, it's not my own original artwork, but check out that design! And that line work!
Dude, come on. Gotta respect the craft.
It's so cool! It's epic! It captures exactly how awesome I look as a pro beetle fighter in the heat of battle! Dude! Wait, not that. How do they usually address strangers in this part of the world?
Maybe... Esquire?
Please don't say that.
Ah, that's the one. Tien Esquire, your artwork is
Oh,
incredible.
okay.
Words cannot express the Arataki gang's gratitude.
You can drop the Esquire, Don Arataki. Also, I'm no artist, just a storyteller.
That's why I'm surprised you're here.
This promotional artwork was done by a young lady at the Ministry
Makes
of
make the
Civil
event
Affairs.
10 times better.
Yenfei
Yeah,
looks out for her
it's
a
nice.
lot, so when she heard about your event, she offered to contribute some artwork.
Oh, so this is Yenfei's doing. Man, she really thought of everything. This is exactly what we needed.
Young Grandmaster Hanakado here tells me that your boot camp is an ambitious training program that could shape the future of beetle fighting. Well, I'm no beetle fighter myself, but I've heard a lot about it and have always wanted to try it out for myself. Who knows, it might just give me the inspiration for a great new story to tell in the neighborhood.
Beetle fighting is something you have to have a natural affinity for. Take sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon, for instance.
Oh
She
god.
battled with great prowess on her first time after only a short demonstration.
Yeah, I
Once
suppose
Tien
so.
Esquire has grasped the basics of beetle fighting and understands the appeal, we might get a lot of free publicity from his storytelling.
Dude, that'd be awesome. All right, Squirt. Squat. Yeah, Squirt.
He called him Squirt. Oh my goodness.
May the best man win.
Alright, now we're actually facing him. Whoa. Utmost fight. Okay. Let's just try it here. I remember the buttons though. There's only 3 buttons I gotta do. I'll just do that. Alright, that one was a little bit better. I should have jumped twice. Anyways, what are you gonna do? There we go. Simple and easy. His level intensity is just perfect for such a contest. Alright.
Ah, wonderful. I can see that the Arataki gang has transformed beetle fighting into a fiercely competitive high adrenaline sport. Yes, there are the rudiments of a fine tale here, to be told time and again.
Of course you
Great
say
dueling
that.
with you, Tien Esquire.
Great voice actor, by the way.
Pleasure was all right.
The phrase is, the pleasure is all mine, Oni King.
Oh.
Details, schmeetails. Point is, thank you for supporting our boot camp.
I extend my gratitude to you too, Don Arataki. I intend to stay here and watch a while longer to further enrich my writing. Please, pay no regard. Just pretend I'm not here.
Man, I've never fought against someone so cultured before.
Cultured?
My mind's buzzing from all those fancy words. What's that buzzy feeling called again? Oh yeah, learning.
That's like the same feeling as like SpongeBob putting up the rainbow imagination. Yes, that's the same feeling I get from that.
Looks like the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp is getting off to a good start.
That's awesome. I'm debating how much of this I should do because I don't see a reason to do every one of these today because I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. I'm torn between two things. I either stop with the second one and then do the rest tomorrow, or I go till Yanfei and then stop. One or the other. Okay, I don't want to do this one. It's funny that Lon's here. This is the person that gives the unseen razor if you did the commissions for this person at one quest. So it's not surprising that she's there. This little kid also has a familiar name, I feel like. Contestant with super OP gear. Interesting. I want to see what that utmost challenge was. Let me see this. So it's not much different. There are like other rewards I can get. I'll just do these as well. Okay, yeah, I knew I was losing that. Oh, it still went through, bruh. Nah, stop with that. Okay, that was bad. I think it'd be better to do that. Fuck. What are you gonna do? Do something. The crit there at the end, boy. That was some good stuff. That was a feel good. Alright, next one. A part of me wants to stop at Yanfei, but a part of me really wants to actually do this one as well. Like, fight her Beetle. Like, I'm like torn up about it. I really want to fight her Beetle, actually. I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about it.
Oni Kabuto are our friends. Like cats and doggies.
What? What?
Another kid? Oh, didn't we go through this last time?
Well, yeah, but Grandmaster Hanakado's a kid too. And one of the other kids from last time was actually pretty good, so age is no measure of a beetle fighter's skill.
Look, if they're a prodigy, fair. I feel like there's a lot that goes into this, though.
Although, Buttercup of Terror has no prior beetle battling experience, her chosen Oni Kabuto has the air of a formidable warrior.
So you're telling me you picked her out of spite without telling me you picked her out of spite?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. My Oni Kabuto was a present from Daddy. He got it from a new friend he made last time he was away.
Oh, your father sounds like a real stand-up guy. Okay, let's send out Sky-Cleaving White Iron Lavender Melon for this one. We don't want any accusations of bullying flying around.
Really?
You make it sound like Paimon's the weakest choice on our side. Still, Paimon's probably the safest choice. But only because you two maniacs are a danger to yourselves and others when you're in a competitive mood.
I suppose.
Don't be nervous, young lady. It's only a game, so it's just for fun.
Alright, let's go, let's go. What is her beetle like? It's mentioning guarding. That must mean that she does like... Well, it says at the bottom. Attacks with lightning bullets so I can parry it? It's a very agile one. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a bit smaller than mine's. Yes. Oh. Okay, I wanted to see that. Nah, I say I say you, bro. Do an attack and I'll hit you with it. Worth it, worth it. Oh shit. I wanted to see if I could parry it or something. I guess I'll finish you with that. Oh, you... Okay. Oh, I thought I could block it, sad face. There we go. I want to finish him with that. Is it over? What fun. Alright.
Paimon nearly messed that up.
Oh, I nearly died of a heart attack. That little beastie is fierce. Even I would have had a hard time. How'd you get so freaking good at this without a teacher? Is everyone in Liyue a born warrior or something?
So, this is how Oni Kabuto play together? I get it now! Do you have time to play some more? And I also want to watch you guys play too.
Looks like Buttercup of Terror has a real knack for
A
this.
buttercup of terror.
Terrifying. Hey, Bullchucker, if you had this kind of talent, you could probably have learned how to communicate with shelled creatures just by listening to Guoba talk to Crystal Tornado.
I don't want to sound... I was gonna say race, but no, I don't think that really sounds right. I'm gonna be like, maybe he could resonate with the man's because he's a geo element, but I don't know. I don't know. Trying to understand how a rock thinks, I don't know. Only Jean-Lee could do that.
Ha! yeah, I wish.
Well, sounds kind of unfortunate. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save Yanfei for tomorrow, and I'll finish the event so that we have at least a little bit to do. Since there's gonna be 5 different, people are gonna face off against. Since this is the arena for the Beatles and whatnot, this is cool, cool little arena. Still kind of funny that it's here though. I just imagine there is a ruin guard over there. It looks like could stand up. Usually there's supposed to be ruin guards here, but there's events here instead. I find it funny when they have events in this area like that. Like we had that one event on that side, but can we say it was an event? I think it was an Archon quest actually. What we had over there when we first met Kazuhan as an example. But before we end it, I'm gonna go fight her again for this. And I'm probably not gonna pick up the rewards. I'll do it tomorrow for daily commission and see what happens. Oh, okay. Do it. I dare you. Alright. Yeah! Alright. Alright. Boom! Oh, I can't do that. Yeah, parry for your boy. Get slapped! Alright. Feel good. I don't know. It's a simple event, but it's one of those events that I don't mind. It's alright. I find it alright. Fun. The alright kind of occasional fun type of beat, though. I'll save Yanfei for tomorrow. It'd be better that way, because I like Yanfei, so I'd rather save her for tomorrow's stream. It'd just be better that way. Yeah. So what are rewards for each part? I think I should be able to get the commission reward for all of them. Huh. It shows what the creature does on the screen, which is cool. I don't think it was like this before the last Beetle event, having those animations. Huh. Sleepy. What about this one? Ooh. Less blah blah, more beetle battling. Impressive long distance attack strength. Ooh. Extremely agile. That's more than very agile, but it looks bigger than this little dude. Okay. It's really funny hearing the music for this, but we'll save this for tomorrow, so I'm good with that. That was a decent stream, I suppose, yeah.
Which is exactly.
I'll grab the rewards tomorrow. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed.
I took the position.
It's just a very lighthearted event. I do like it. I liked last times, but I forgot it was going to be voiced. Why can't some events be like this, though? Probably just because it's Ito. I feel like these events only are voiced because it's Ito. But some people don't like Ito. There's a rare breed of people that don't like Ito. I have to say it like that because it's very, very rare, actually. It's like there's not that many people that dislike him. People that dislike him are probably just people that don't justify playing him because he's Geo and very expensive to build, and that goes into a different concept. But as a character in the game, there's a lot of people that like him, and I like him as well. I liked him so much that I was planning to get him on my main account. I decided, no, there's no reason I'm going to get 2 versions of him. I was almost tempted to. At first, I was planning to get 2 Itos. I already got an Ito on my second account. I'm good on Ito. If I really want to go a step further, even though I probably would have a better build on my main account, my main account's just nurtured a bit differently. If I played more on my second account, maybe I would have a better Ito than what he currently has. But I'm not going to worry about that for now. So, I'll just leave it there. This isn't going to reset till next patch. I have to patiently wait for the Ganyu costume. I want it so bad. I literally know what I'm going to put for my stream next following Monday. I know exactly what I'm going to put, and it's going to happen. It is going to happen, okay? It's just, it's going to happen. But that being said, looking back at the costumes, I felt like I had to reevaluate myself because still to this point, it's still Dilukai and Kuching in that order of my favorites, and then I'd still think I like Fischl's just a little bit more than Lisa's for some reason. I don't know why though. I like Lisa's outfit too, but if I go in that order, then after that it'd be Klee, because I still think Klee is at least one I do like, but I don't know. That's just justifying a top 5 and then top 6 being her. Either way, I paid attention to specific intricacies of Ganyu's new outfit, and I cannot wait till they make a specific video on it, that Genshin Impact actually does. And when they do, I will be looking at the inside differences even further with the side-by-side view, because I do actually think she is one of the two 5-star outfits might be a 5-star outfit, and I'm hoping Ganyu's is a 5-star outfit, but at the same time, I feel like that's asking for too much. If we get a 5-star outfit for a character, I feel like something's wrong. Some people still wanting Archons to get skins and whatnot. I want an Archon to get a skin, but I feel like I know why they haven't done it yet. Because I feel like every Archon that gets a skin is most likely going to be a 5-star skin. And if it is, justifying that, justifying the mindset for it, let's think about it this way. When Diluc got his skin, his is a 5-star. But guess what he also had? He had an event, structured around his skin. If the devs are going to keep doing patches the way they're doing, and if you can't expect them to keep releasing skins sooner, because they plan a lot of things ahead of time. So because of that, I can't see them putting out skins really quickly for the Archons. They might try to do an event to justify putting multiple or all of them. Where I end up making a theory to myself that they're probably not going to release Archon skins till every Archon is playable. Which means we might not get until Snezhnaya, but then by that logic, that's 2 years away from now. I don't know how to feel about that. By then, you're going to have a new GTA game. But anyways, that's beside the point. I'm just saying things are going to turn out a bit differently going down. So we'll just have to see how things turn out, yeah. We still got another month to go. I would like to grab all these pulls, but I'm not going to do it. I keep thinking about it, but I want to build this up again like I used to. It was fun when I had like 50 pulls saved up with these. We're going to do it again. So, look at that. So by tomorrow, we're going to have like at least 110 pulls. Yeah, by tomorrow. Since we'll stream again tomorrow, then I can justify using another thumbnail. Even though I might change that thumbnail if there ends up being a better one. Because I want to have a good thumbnail. I love doing it. I want to improve thumbnails better, but I'm so limited. I'm just going to do with what I do with. And I at least know that events moving forward, I have better thumbnail potential since I use the Genshin text for thumbnails. Anyways, that's me. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy, and wait. I'm going to... Wait. Should I even... I kind of want to. Yeah, I kind of want to. Yeah. And I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow.